Don't you dare say that again. How dare you? You know my children fought in World War III.
You hate children.
There's no confirmation of this.
Literally, we just talked about this 5 seconds ago.
I have no idea what
When I
you're
was getting
talking
my
about.
quinoa, you're like, man, babies are stupid as shit. They're so loud.
I can neither confirm or deny these allegations my lawyer is making towards me.
As I was like eating the quinoa, you're just going on about like how you wish you could just Auschwitz every baby in the world because they're just so loud.
Welcome to Auschwitz. My name is Hitler. How can I help you? Anyways, after Justin rudely interrupted me.
Oh, we're live? Okay.
That whole thing was recorded live.
NSA, if you're listening.
Yeah, right. If the NSA was listening right now, I'd kill myself. But anyways, Samantha.
Yes?
Why are you on your phone?
She's
Camry.
on her phone too.
We have a special guest today.
Me?
No, not you. You were on the first one. Camry, introduce yourself.
Hi. It's your boy.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis. I told you SpongeBob was on the juice. SpongeBob was on the juice. SpongeBob got you sodded. You guys don't know what you saw. Okay, so this episode's really gonna be about Justin and I quizzing these two females and educating them on their MMA knowledge. Might go into other things later, but guess what? We'll worry about that at a later date, okay?
What was that?
Oh, my memes are talking. Sorry.
Please do not play copyrighted music on here.
Please blare that shit.
Strike number 10.
Copyright strike number 17.
Number 25 and a half. Is Sebi here?
Sebastian is here. He's right there. He said, "It's your boy."
Hi, Sebi.
Sebi, everybody says hello.
He's my biggest fan and only my biggest fan. So listen.
How sweet.
I will not share.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Don't even think about stealing my number one fan.
Yeah, she's fucking crazy, isn't she?
Fucking crazy.
This is a really crazy, weird thing that's happening right now. And I don't know how to take it. But anyways, we thought of a really good topic thing today, right? Like we were coming back from Dutch Bros. Justin and I just had this freaking brain blast of an idea as Jimmy Neutron was. Would I get taken down for referencing things?
I hope so.
I really hope I do.
Jimmy Neutron Corporation just comes after your head.
I really want to see Jimmy Neutron in court now.
Just in case, not sponsored by Jimmy Neutron.
Just in case, I am sponsored by Jimmy Neutron.
We are not affiliated.
I am not affiliated with Jimmy Neutron, but I am affiliated with Spike. I got that hookup.
Thanks.
Spike decided to buy me out. Even though, wait, hold on. Spike is owned by Paramount. That means I'm owned by Paramount. I'm a whore. Sebi, every time that your posters won't fit my full screen, wolf tickets from Nick Diaz will constantly appear, as you can tell if you look back from last week. Anyways, Justin, do you have any questions that you want to start off with for these two fine gentlemen?
Sick.
I did. You're welcome.
Right.
Like I think we should start off with something easy.
Oh.
You know, and then work harder. Work towards harder questions. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. Most likely, we will get to them.
All right. Question number 1.
Sam, pay attention.
I'm paying attention.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Who goes jujitsu?
Fucking Wanda, like Jesus Christ. Fuck you.
All right, they got the first one correct.
All right, they got one right.
Oh, Wanderlei.
They figured out who Vonderlei was.
Me. God bless.
Anyways,
Rest in peace, Dad. Wanderlei. Wait, he's still alive.
He's fine.
Vonderlei's still alive. All right, let me think for a second, because I thought of a really good question in the car, but I mean, I'm not gonna
Now you
ask it
forgot
again.
it.
No, I remember, but I'm not gonna ask it again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't even an easy question. Are we gonna do like real questions?
Yeah, like real questions.
Oh.
We're gonna see like where their knowledge is. I know Camry probably knows like a tiny bit.
It's fucking non-existent.
How?
I don't know.
Just
Well, I was
know.
raised watching UFC stuff.
There you go.
I would have just assumed that all Australians were just pre-programmed. Like,
We're pre-programmed with like 50%
I am
knowledge.
pre-programmed to know everything about the UFC.
a bunch of Terminators.
Australia's just filled with Terminators. Anyways. All right. Here's a question: who are the two WWE athletes that crossed over into the UFC? One of them we just talked about on the car ride back here.
See, I kinda just want to say like CM Punk.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
there's
one.
one.
That's one of them. Now you got to get the other one. We talk about this other man a lot too.
You like suplexes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wait. It's the guy that you fought the other day.
No,
No.
I didn't fight him.
I
It
wish
wasn't
it was
Fabricio Verdum, no.
Fuck you!
By the way, quick shout out to Fabricio Verdum for blocking me on Twitter. That was the best thing ever.
Wait, The Rock Jones.
No.
Close. You just need one letter in front of rock.
Oh.
Yeah. The Camry, no using Google.
I remember you were trying to be like sly with it.
Traffic jam, stop giving them the answers. It's not even right.
I can't read from over here.
Tyron Woodley.
Nate Diaz.
Is that
No, it's not. I swear to God, Nate Diaz in WWE.
Listen, I don't touch the WWE with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't know.
Caesar Sylvia?
What?
Dan Spurn.
Dan Severin.
Alberto Del Rio.
Alberto, no, he wasn't in the
Ken
UFC.
Shamrock.
Yes.
He was. Oh, hold on. Okay,
No.
that's actually. Stop using Google for a second. I completely forgot Ken Shamrock wasn't in WWE.
Oh, okay, I guess he was.
I completely
Okay,
forgot
so
about that.
the guy who isn't Ken Shamrock.
The guy who isn't Ken Shamrock and was actually a UFC heavyweight champion. No! I don't even know who the hell that is.
I don't know. Think about it. You gotta give me like
His
a
fir-
set of three.
the
so
the
we choose
initial
one.
his initials are BL.
Big lettuce.
Almost.
The reigning, defending,
Brock Lesnar.
undisputed
She
champion.
got it, Brock
Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar. Finally, Jesus Christ. Ken Shamrock was okay. Sebi, I said UFC heavyweight champion, not stupid Intercontinental champion from the WWE.
See, I know things.
It took you guys a while.
Listen.
Oh, Wanderlei.
Oh my God.
You know, I'm kind of impressed with myself. You gave me BL, and I got that.
I know.
I listened,
Good job.
okay?
Good job. All right. All right, Justin. What's the next one? I'm gonna go shut off the light.
Are you?
I'm better at like multiple choice ones. So far.
I'll start trying to think of multiple choice.
Oh, okay. Who did Conor McGregor defeat to earn the featherweight championship?
That's okay. We're gonna have to give him options
Yeah,
for
you
that
gotta give
one.
me options.
All right. Option number 1, Nate Diaz. Option number 2, Jose Aldo. Option number 3, Eddie Alvarez.
Eddie Alvarez.
No.
I'm gonna go with the middle one.
Which one was that?
Jose.
Yeah.
Jose Aldo. She was right.
We should
Co-
let them all. They have to answer simultaneously from now on.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
It
She's-
definitely has to be.
I'm down with that.
We're gonna at least give them 4 options.
Or like.
I'll give him more options.
Or you could just say, don't answer who's correct.
No.
Like, cause I can't answer simultaneously. It just doesn't work like that. If you just say, hey, your answer, Sam's correct, and
Well,
you're
that's
not.
what I meant. Yeah.
Well, I'll be like, okay, as soon as you guys both have the answers, you have to say them at the same time.
No.
Or
I
be
think
like,
that would work.
final answer. And then.
Okay.
Just do my way.
Yes, do it.
Sam's always good.
All right. Well, we'll start going a little bit easier. Then. Let me see. I gotta think like of people who are more popular. You know. Okay. This one is really easy, and I'll be really mad if you guys don't get it. This was actually recent, and we all watched the fight. Who did Yoel Romero beat on at UFC 221?
The one that we just watched.
Yes.
Wait.
I don't know if I should even give them options because we all literally just
Yeah,
watched
it was
that.
the main event.
It was the main event.
I'm sorry, what was it?
I
What
literally
was the
just.
question again? I wasn't paying
Who did
attention.
Yoel Romero just beat at UFC
It
221?
was Hunt, right?
It was Brock Cole.
No. Yes. Sam got it right.
Are we keeping tallies
Oh,
now?
Rocco.
Yeah. Sam was up 2-0.
I just remember we were talking about Hunt like
I thought
all
Cameron got
night.
one already.
No.
No.
Cameron
Did he?
One
Yeah,
right
I
in the
got
car.
one
Did you?
right in the car.
And that doesn't
It
count.
was process of elimination though.
That doesn't count. We're talking about right now, live on the stream.
Okay. Try again.
No. Let me see. No for gay Jesus?
Is that a question or a statement?
Both.
It's Yoel, by the way. If that's your question.
Yeah, no. That wasn't a question at all. Justin, you got anything?
It's trash day.
Listen.
Listen, Lipston iced tea.
Lipston, Linston. Winston Churchill.
That's like a right
Okay.
now, God.
Alright, hold on.
Who beat Mark Hunt at UFC 221, the one we just watched?
Oh.
Fuck, I don't know.
Took me a second to think about that, and I was like,
I
did it?
know.
I was like, wait.
I wouldn't know the name of the other.
I wouldn't know.
He is a pretty dope name, I'll give him that. I hate how he fights, but he is a pretty dope name.
Okay.
Can I have his initials?
How about I give you options?
Okay,
CB.
give us options.
Okay.
Well, that's not gonna work now.
It's not gonna work now.
He just
I gave her the initials.
Oh, CB.
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 Trash.
Well, now you guys have to guess it.
Fuck.
Camaro Bean. Johnson.
Connor
Look
Bellator.
at Connor Bellator. Look at what Traffic Jam just said.
Burt's Bees.
I can't read it right here.
This is Burtis Clades. Now switch to C and the B.
It's like a math problem. Now plug the variables into the formula.
Rufus.
Who the fuck would name their kid Curtis?
Curtis, what's his last name?
What, Blades?
There you go, Curtis Blades.
Curtis Blades.
I've never heard of his.
He beat Mark Hunt.
Okay, yeah, but I didn't care about that part.
I need to censor
Justin.
myself every time I say his name
Mark
now.
Hunt's hair is weird, so I didn't care.
What?
Say rise up lights.
No, I'm not doing it.
God damn it. Someone do
Just
it.
figuring out the fucking
Okay.
science.
Listen, I can't read, Sevi. It's okay.
Here's one.
Traffic Jam, I love you.
Who did Chris Cyborg fight in her last fight?
Ooh, that's a good one. Well, okay, we have to give them options. Okay,
Wait.
we're gonna give you
Like,
4 options.
The one that we watched?
Yeah.
It was Holly Holmes.
Oh my gosh, she got that immediately.
She knew.
It's just because she likes Chris Cyborg.
That's why I asked.
I
It's
liked
like
that
how much
fight.
she really liked her.
Yeah, she really likes Chris Cyborg,
I
and
really liked Holly Holmes.
Okay, you know what's weird though? The person that Chris Cyborg's fighting next week, is it next week or is
She's
it
like
2 weeks?
unranked,
It was the-
unknown.
it's-
Unranked, unknown, the 3rd. So yeah, next
I
week.
was gonna ask who she fighting next, but then I realized I don't even
It's
fucking know.
I don't know her first name, but her last name is Kunitskaya.
Okay, but who was that one undefeated champion that raised
Oh,
her
you want
hand?
a Yonji? Oh no, never mind.
That raised her hand.
Yeah, she raised her hand prematurely before this fight was like.
With Carla Esparza.
Oh, Carla Esparza versus what the frick is the other girl's name? Whatever. They weren't. She wasn't undefeated. It's just like she was going. They went to decision,
She
which
thought
is
she was
a horrible thing to do. You never go into decision when it comes to like a fight like that, because what happened is that like she thought she won, and then the judge was like, "Nah, man,
Nah,
you didn't."
You suck.
I just remember there was this one fight that was like Ronda Rousey or something, and she was like really hot at the beginning of the fight, and then at the end of the fight she was not very hot.
It's probably.
It was probably her against either Holly Holm or Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
One or the
I
other.
was about to say if she was knocked out in like fucking 5 seconds by a head kick.
No, that was both fights.
Oh shit.
She
Was
got
it?
knocked. She got knocked out in the first round in both fights.
R.I.P. And now she's in the WWE.
Is she?
She is.
I'm
All right.
absorbing. I'm paying more attention to this than I ever have.
All right. So I'm gonna go a little bit more difficult now.
Fuck.
Jesus.
This is gonna be multiple choice. Out of the fighters, I'm gonna name you. Which one is in the UFC Hall of Fame? Is it Uriah Faber, Uriah Hall, Vitor Belfort, or Dan Henderson?
I want to say Vitor.
Vitor is not in the
Fuck!
Hall of Fame.
It's Uriah Faber, right?
Uriah Faber is correct. Camry finally got
That's
one.
so weird though.
3 out of 1.
He's not even a champion.
He was never he was in the WEC,
Oh.
but I mean the WEC doesn't really count. But like, Yeah, holy shit. It's 3-1 now. Cameron, you're still behind, but good
Why
shit.
is Dan Henderson in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know.
That's bullshit.
Dan Henderson should be in the Hall of Fame.
H-bombs for days.
And Vitor. Vitor's fighting Lyoto Machida at 224.
I don't give a shit about that.
I do, though. I love Lyoto Machida, and I love Vitor Belfort. And I really hope to God they let them do whatever the hell they want.
Holly Holmes, switch around the initials. Thanks, Abby.
Top tier.
Good shit.
What is it?
I love you. Anyways, that was a good one. I'm glad somebody actually got that right immediately. Let's see. People, I need suggestions in the comments. You can't tell me the answers because I'll probably know.
Okay,
But
who am I impersonating? Beep boop boop boop. Beep boop.
that's gonna be Mike R2D2 Goldberg.
Thank you.
Quality.
I'm in this now, boys.
A new challenger approaching.
Let's see.
Wait. No, do the impersonation on the stream.
Of who?
Mike Babalu. Or no.
Mike Babalu, R2 Goldberg. Boop beep boop 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 beep boop.
He reminds me of a young
He reminds me of a young Babalu.
Thank you.
There you go.
Fuck.
Oh,
I remind me of a
I remind me of a young beep boop boop.
Welcome to Avocado.
Welcome to Avocado. Here's Del Taco.
Hi, welcome to Release.
I just want everybody to know that I don't know how to speak unless I have a prompt. That's all I get paid to do.
There needs to be a second podcast dedicated to the edit I made for this episode.
There will one day.
So how many people watch this shit?
5,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
No, that we'll get 5,000 on my regular companions, but we won't get 5,000 on this.
Yeah.
Like we got to like 50 viewers, I think. Last time I checked or something, or maybe 20. I'm not sure.
Many in person.
Well,
Who's all going deep? I am.
Dutch Bros girl is gonna get her boyfriend.
Dutch Bros girl.
Dutch Bros doesn't. Poor Dutch Bros girl. I feel so bad for bringing
I
that
feel
up.
so bad for
Oh
her.
my God! Why is
Oh,
she
yeah.
at work?
She went like this and I washed like 5 strands of hair from her head.
I'm like, oh jeez.
Like an entire just clump is like, oh, well, you know.
She's like, I'm a little stressed.
I'm a little stressed.
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Fuck.
Anyways. Oh, here's a good one.
Oh.
Oh,
Vonderlei.
oh, Vonderlei. No.
Jiu-jitsu.
Who? God damn it! Now I lost my question. Fuck.
Chocolate out.
No.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you won nothing. Justin, you have any?
I have Chocolato's book in my bookcase because my dad got it.
Fucking sick.
So somehow I inherited it. So it's just
It's a
staring at
family
me.
heirloom.
Chocolato's face is staring at me from my bookshelf as I sleep.
The Iceman is always watching.
See ya.
Oh, who was Conor McGregor's last opponent in the octagon? Was it A, Nick Diaz, B, Nate Diaz,
Fuck.
Oh.
C, Floyd Mayweather, or D,
Why would you even throw in Floyd's
or
name?
D, Eddie Alvarez?
Nate Diaz.
No,
Fool.
He is.
Fool.
no,
Eddie Alvarez.
it was
Wow,
Eddie,
Cameron,
the
I'm
very
so proud
ubiquitous
of you.
Alvarez.
So glad you ruled out Floyd Mayweather.
2 out of 3.
I can't believe you threw in his fucking name, like really.
I threw in both of their names.
It's like when a teacher like throws in that half-assed question, like,
Oh.
did Floyd Mayweather?
I had Mr. Cross, he would actually do this a lot where he would actually put the same answers but all spelled differently.
Oh, what a difference.
Oh, yeah.
So you had to make sure that you got it right.
I remember being his TA and going through and reading the papers and like, you sorry sons of bitches.
Yeah,
You fools.
He did that to me. I'm like, Mr. Cross. He like came up to me. He was like, yeah, I know. It's pretty funny. It was that one. I think. I'm just like, thank you. But anyways,
I miss Mr. Cross.
Mr. Cross was the best. Do you think
Just
Mr. Cross knows about UFC? Mr. Weicker probably knew about the UFC.
Graded papers for him too.
Mr. White.
Mr. Weicker Cross.
Should try to join the Marines to make Mr. Cross proud.
Alrighty, here's the next one. This one's gonna be easy because we watched this one as well. Who did Francis Ngannou last fight? Was it A, Nate Diaz? B,
Floyd Mayweather.
B, Anthony Joshua? C, Stipe Miocic? Or D, Fabricio Verdum?
I want to say Stipe.
Camry?
Fabricio.
No. And Sam got it right.
Fuck yes.
It was Stipe Miocic who dominated him for all 5 rounds.
I remember that one. That was the one before last, right?
Yeah.
50 Shades Darker.
Listen. Lipston.
Listen.
Lips the nice tea.
By the way, Anthony Joshua is a boxer.
I was about to say, I don't even think that's a real person.
He's a boxer.
Abraham Linkler.
Abraham Dinkler.
Dinkler.
Dinkleberg.
Dinkelberg.
Who did Timmy's dad last
Was it
Oh, now we should just do straight up trivia. That's what we should do. Just straight up random trivia from anything. We just go down the line and everyone else has to answer.
What was Jimmy Neutron's dog name?
Goddard.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I ain't fucking around when it comes to my Jimmy Neutron.
Croissant.
Hold on. Who did the UFC production truck fight last time with? Answer: Nate Diaz and his thick toing. What? What?
Oh, Justin, did you see Nate Diaz when he was at just the recent UFC fight when he almost like lit a joint on live TV?
Yeah.
That was the best thing I've seen all of this year.
Relatable.
Really?
Like-
Because in that same night, the dude drank it out of a shoe.
Oh.
No, not that. No,
Oh.
that was
wait,
that was the
fight night.
previous
Never
night.
mind,
Yeah.
never mind.
No, Nate Diaz though. Keep in mind, in Texas, weed is illegal.
Yeah.
So Nate Diaz just freaking pulled out a joint.
Wait. Who's the guy that drank out of a shoe?
I don't know, some random Australian
Okay, I was
guy.
about to say.
I'm about
Cameron.
6 shoeies in.
My boy.
Can somebody look up who was that guy's name that drank like 6 shoe bongs?
I'm just gonna call him New Mark Hunt.
I mean, basically. Yeah.
Mark Hunt 2.0.
Exactly. Works for me.
You mean the shoe bonger?
What do you think about Israel Ivan Sai, whatever the fuck his name is?
Oh, I don't know. Like people were talking about his fight and everything, and how like, oh, he's the next John Jones. So it's like, well, he's obviously not because I didn't hear about him, and the UFC didn't really post about him at all on anywhere.
No, Chris didn't hear about it.
He doesn't
Obviously.
Apparently.
Oh,
he's
his name is Tai Tuvasa.
Yeah.
Tai Tuvasa. I like him.
Shoe guy?
What? Yeah, shoe guy is Tai Tuvasa.
I will remember that.
I will.
I won't. I'll just know him as the shoe guy.
Just try it.
I'll just
Mark
be
Hunt
like,
2.0.
I'll just be like, Justin, Tai Tuvasa's fighting. He'll be like, who? I'm like, shoe guy. He's like, who? Like, Mark Hunt 2.0. Oh,
fucking Mark Hunt.
shoe bong guy.
Shebang.
You mean Ling Jing Lang?
Did you weave it up?
I hate Ling Jing Lang.
Yeah, he tried to like fucking
He got
blind that dude.
Didn't he get his ass kicked?
No.
No, he won. Wait, wasn't that?
Wait,
fight
no,
of the-
he didn't win, but like they.
Wasn't that fight of the
Almost
night?
ripped that guy's eyes
It
out.
was fight of the night, but he literally gouged his eyes like almost like knuckle deep almost into the guy's eyeballs, and he was bleeding profusely. And I'm, and the referee didn't even do anything.
Yeah, it was
Wait.
pretty bad.
Who were the 2 referees that you make fun of? And then
Mario Yamasaki and Steve Mazzagatti.
So their name. Yes.
Mario Mazzagatti.
Yes, that referee.
Yes. The best referee of all time.
Steve Mazazaki.
Steve Mario Saki.
Okay, no more blesses because that's Satan leaving your body. Got it.
But anyways,
You gotta get that shit in check.
what the hell was I even talking about anymore? I don't know. I got sidetracked by Shoebone guy. He's the
Who?
best. He needs to be Mark Hunt 2.0.
Ah, Mark Hunt.
You were talking about Ty, and then you were talking about
Tai Tuvasa, of course.
Oh
You were
my God.
Tide Pods, yes. Not sponsored.
Tide Pods.
Not sponsored.
My official sponsor.
You're talking about Nate Diaz who's smoking up a joint.
Was I though?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we also went on a side topic of fight of the night and how he gouged his eyes out.
Oh yeah. How did he get fight at night after gouging a guy's eyes out? Who awarded that?
Also, it was a shitty fight, so
That was a really shitty fight.
I didn't remember anything from it.
I barely remember. I just remember like, oh, the League Jingle-Lang, and then I started eating my pizza.
Yeah, that's basically.
We made fun of his name a little bit, looked up, and was like, oh my god. that
Oh my
guy's,
god!
like,
I saw his eye. I'm like, what are you doing?
I don't think I paid for my potato skins.
No, you didn't. You had us pay for it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm so fucking sorry.
It's not like we're just gonna be like,
Give it
yeah, that was
back.
hers, so she'll come back.
We don't really care.
Yeah, we really don't care. In the end, I mean, it was like $16 each. So.
I had like a bunch of potato skins just waiting in my fridge at home. I just remembered.
Did you eat all your food that I gave you? Was it good?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
It was good.
Best thing to have.
Pretty much. I mean, like, you know, I ain't got shit.
I'm just too project in.
My dad? Never.
Nice.
Anyways, Nate Diaz is now my father.
Hold on,
Let's bring that. All right, if Arnold Silva was my dad.
No, Dad, I don't want to play catch with you.
2 in the morning. Oh, jujitsu. No, Dad, we're not doing jujitsu at 2 in the morning. Oh, jujitsu.
Dad, not again!
Jujitsu.
Move on to later. Fonder dad.
Father, Dad.
Fonder dad. Oh,
Why isn't this like a soap
Oh,
opera?
God.
Like a reality TV show.
Fonder daddy.
No, oh my god, you're banned.
And our guest star is leaving.
Now we're off of that topic. Listen. Nancy Madero's definitely went deep with Cerrone's grandma. Oh no!
Fucking forgot.
Oh no! Traffic jam, please. It's trash. Don't bring that up.
Went fucking deep with his grandma. So messed up.
Vonner Dad starring Kristen monetized Benoit. I love it.
Do a theater near you.
I went to a theater near you. Never. I'm also still trying to work on that shirt design of Yoel Romero kissing Luke Rockhold, saying "I love you." It's gonna come out soon. As soon as I decide to work on
Yeah.
it. Yep.
So never.
about to say?
Don't expect
One
it.
day it will be, but don't expect it any day soon.
So maybe like.
Maybe
5.5
like
years from now?
what?
Like 5.5 years.
Maybe that sounds
Lay
like
it on
that
my
sounds like
coffin.
that sounds like a good starting. Yeah. No, I'll just lay Yoel Romero on your coffin.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love you.
I'll die with gay Jesus.
I love you.
Instead of like a white rose, it's just.
I'm so sorry.
You like.
Can I pay Yoel Romero to go to freaking funerals and just scream out, "I'm so sorry"?
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry for your life. He's dead. I'm so understood. I'm so sorry.
No,
He just starts
you
making out.
bury me with like a half-open casket, and it's just me and Yoel in the coffin together.
He's like caressing your baby.
I'm so sorry. Yoel, get out of there.
How weird necrophilic fantasies do you have about Yoel Romero?
I don't know,
Sick
but
bastard.
it's okay.
No, it's
Oh, I'll go into detail if you want.
That's okay. I'd rather not do that ever.
Some say to this day, Yoel Romero is still apologizing to Luke Rockhold.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so
3
sorry.
a.m. Get out of my front yard.
He's like DMing him on Twitter.
As he's like making out with like the half of his face. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Dun dun
He
dun
like
dun
swaddles
dun.
him in a blanket. Shh.
I'm so sorry.
He's doing like the body, like I can imagine he's like carrying around like a baby now, right? He's just like, this is my baby. I love you. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
What a bad man.
Just get that tattooed on my forehead.
Yeah, that's an option.
Tramp stamp.
He gets a portrait of his face tattooed on like his left nut.
Yoel will
He's
get
like-
a portrait of his face tattooed on his face.
I was about to say, what the fuck? Can you imagine?
I have a tattoo of a face on my face.
Which fighter has the most non-intimidating voice?
Not Yoel.
Nate Diaz.
Is this
What?
like
Easy.
No.
He has like a fucking list.
Conor McGregor?
No, not Connor. No,
Connor's
the
voice
most
is
non-intimidating?
Tip of the penis to ya.
No, Brian Caraway.
I would probably say Ray Borg, actually.
Ray Borg?
You ever listen to his voice?
I have. I
Pretty
watched
squeaky.
Embedded, but I haven't.
It's kind of squeaky.
No, shoot. Wait. Which fighter? There was this one fighter in Bellator. I don't know his name. Anderson Silva. That's not a bad one. I like his voice though.
Arms.
It's my feet arms.
At Mark Hunt.
No, Mark Hunt's voice is amazing. There's this one fighter in Bellator.
Because I hear that fucking.
There's one fighter in Bellator. Like I heard him do a press conference like a couple months back, but he has like the body of Yoel Romero, right? So very intimidating, but the voice of like a 13-year-old.
Wait, Chris.
What?
I know the answer to this question.
What?
Any New Zealand fighter out there.
No.
You hear that? New
Get out of
Zealand
here.
You
UFC?
hear that, New Zealanders? Fight me.
She's really biased.
She's really biased against that, but I mean I can't really say much because I hate the French. So wait, that explains my hatred towards Francis Ngannou.
I mean, he's originally from like Cameroon.
I don't care.
Okay.
He went to France.
Once you go to France, you're just fucking
Yeah.
tainted.
Whoever goes to France, I literally hate you. I'm never going to France. You will never catch me in France.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit,
If I blindfold
are
you, you'd be like, Chris, we're going to like the pancake
No.
factory up north. You're like, oh, sick, and then like 18 hours later, we're in France. You're like, oh, fuck, how did I fall for this again?
Again?
Je suis.
Get out of my garage.
Just suck this a dick.
Just suck at this a dick up.
Suck on this croissant.
Je ou croissant.
I still think that we should use France as a nuclear test bombing site.
And New Zealand.
So we're
Shanghai
just
is
like
a-
hyping my fight between me and like Emmanuel Macron. Is that what this like trash talk is?
A little bit. I'm trying to get that pay-per-view money.
Emmanuel, if you hear me, fuck you.
Hold on.
So I have really small children that are trying to sleep in each room right here, and it's really loud. So if you don't mind, can you guys just turn it down just a little bit?
Yeah, no problem. I'll close the window.
Should we just close the garage?
No.
No?
Anyways. Listen. I blame Cameron and her really loud laugh. It's true.
I blame myself personally.
Miss Bisbee getting slept there. What? What do you mean? What do you mean traffic jam? Explain. I don't know what traffic jam meant.
What's that one? It's like,
America.
yeah.
America, explain. I don't know. I have really small children and they're trying to sleep. Why don't you close the goddamn window? I don't give a fuck.
That wasn't yelling. I'll show you
That was.
yelling.
Do you want to hear yelling? I will
Not
yell.
right this second.
Oh, God.
Which is funny because we're always outside at 2 a.m. screaming.
I know. Like, you decide this day out of all the days that I hang out outside to do this. Really?
It's to bed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Why are you putting your beds to sleep at 8:55?
Where are your pets to sleep?
Did I say pets? I meant children. Whatever. We missed Bisbee getting. I don't know what that means.
What is this?
I don't know. It says we missed Bisbee getting slept there.
To be quiet or else mom will come out and yell at
I
us.
will literally Francis Ngannou her. I will uppercut her to hell. Stream to UFC Fight Night Shake. Oh.
Don't remind me.
Oh, wait.
Still
Wait. I forgot. Me and Panda did this one thing. We were doing a companion for. I forgot for what was it for. But like we got so bored in the middle. All the fights were trash. So like me and Panda were just like going off of like how much it would cost for me and him. So like meet up at LAX, right? Fly from LAX all the way to Shanghai. Alright, and like rent a hotel room, rent a guy that would translate for us, right? I'd rent a hotel room for the guy. And then I would end up buying him a ticket for the UFC fight. And then I'd end up renting another translator for some reason. And then I would buy them both cars.
Translator to translate what the translator says.
And it got to the point where like it was gonna cost me like $365,000 because I was gonna buy them both like Mercedes Benz. That was the funniest thing ever. Like, I don't know why I suggested that I was gonna buy them both cars. Oh, and then I ended up suggesting, okay, wait, I actually want to bring one of them back to America with me. After I bought him a car.
Have to pay shipping for the car.
No. We're gonna drive it.
Over the ocean.
Your point?
You mean Mercedes don't come with a submarine mode?
Everything.
Stretch.
You know, pretty much everyone that owns Mercedes. Isn't Mercedes owned by Volkswagen?
Probably.
What isn't owned by Volkswagen? The UFC's probably owned by Volkswagen now that I think about it.
Pretty sure I'm owned by Volkswagen.
Isn't that Reebok?
No, the UFC owns everybody. Camry, don't play copyrighted music.
It was an accident.
Oh great, now we're gonna get
Now I'm just gonna see like stream take it down. Fuck.
Oh, could you not? That was really obnoxious. I have 2 small children sleeping, and if you could not, that'd be great.
Oh,
What kind of mother are you?
Like walks up to the window.
Oh, Vondelay. Are you planning on ever meeting Panda? I don't know. Maybe one day.
Where's Panda again?
Panda's in San Diego.
That's not far.
It's not that far. I mean, you know, like me and
Just drive there right now.
Justin and I can make a trip over there.
Should definitely
We
do.
just meet up with him, and
Wow.
he's like,
We
something
just
like
weren't
March.
invited.
Yeah, bye.
Panda's Justin and I's friend. Okay. Listen, get it right.
Know your alliances, God.
Oh, like once the Stipe versus DC fight was announced, Panda messaged me on Twitter. He was like, "Bro, we should meet up and go to the Vegas fight for Stipe versus DC." I'm like,
Seriously?
that might.
Right in front of my salad? Wow.
Your salad?
Can you please leave? Wow.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you would want
The
on
last
your burger.
Airbender.
I still haven't seen that yet. Or do I understand it?
Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by a stupid New Zealander. Get roasted.
I thought you were talking about the person. I was like, how do you know? You could just only assume at this point.
Justin, no, I'll get copyrighted. Come to Pittsburgh. I'm not going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, no, that's gross.
Pittsburgh is stupid.
It's way too far.
I thought that was Cameron making that noise.
When you get really sad and depressed, you make Boeing 737 noises.
Joey Diaz versus Floyd Mayweather. We didn't consider this possibility. Hold on.
Just imagine.
Joey Diaz.
Lady comes back outside. There's like airport noises coming from your garage.
I'm just building fucking 737.
I hate you guys.
What if I just had the materials in my garage to just up and start building a Boeing 737. You think the HOA would get mad at me?
What are we gonna do? Stop you if you have a Boeing 737? Sucker dick.
And I'm gonna demolish it and turn it into a fighter jet.
Okay, let's take a step back and like illustrate that for a second. Right. So you know the HOA pulls up in like their Prius with the representative, like dude in his mid-30s, early 40s, like pops his head out, like, "Hey, what are you doing out there, boy?" You're just like cranking away on your 737. You look over here, you're like, "I'm building an airplane. I'm an adult. Do what I want." So you can't do that. You just look at him real quick. Like comes out with like a stare off, and all of a sudden you're like, "Okay." You go back around and just start changing everything up.
You whip out your vape, blow that cloud in
Blow a
him.
fat
You're just
cloud.
like-
Blow a fat cloud, and when it disperses,
It's all gone.
you just have a fighter jet take out his Prius in the HOA headquarters. You become like the local warlord of your neighborhood.
No, as the fat cloud disperses, a turret pops up out of it.
Out of the back of my truck.
You're a true vape lord now.
I knew it. I'm the best.
Silence.
Bridges, Rick, Stabag, Mr. Rod. I don't care who you have. Listen, the only reason why I'd ever go to Pittsburgh. Actually, wait, no, it's not even Pittsburgh. Never mind, I'm never going to Pittsburgh.
I was thinking I want to see like all the original like Rocky sites. I'm like, wait, no, that's in Philadelphia.
It's Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
So I'm like, no, I'm not going to Pitt. There's nothing fun to do in Pittsburgh.
I played the Fallout 3 DLC. Took place in Pittsburgh. It's a bad place.
Which one was that? Was that like fucking what was it again?
I don't remember the name.
The Pit.
The Pit. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
I now remember. It was called The Pit. It was fun DLC though. Even though they take away all your weapons, and like it's really hard to get them back.
If I found before, like they patched it, but I found that you can like drop your weapon and throw it across a little like borderline and actually get one of your guns in.
What?
Yeah.
Shoot.
So I came in there with like a submachine gun, like.
And Ganu's player models features got diddled by EA. Wasn't that DLC like also like involved like abducting a baby child?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird.
You abducted
Yeah.
it from a former Brotherhood of Steel guy who went rogue and became a warlord.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this baby has the vaccine to save all the people here from turning into those little like, you know, gremlin looking. So, like, you know, you remember?
Yeah. Hello, good night. Anyways, I thought Cameron got like really scared. I'm like, oh,
No, it was Sam.
you was sad.
Sam.
Yeah, what's Sam? Because I was like,
Anyways,
Spooked ya.
you're gonna get murdered in Philly. I don't care. I'll just ask Rocky to come save me.
It was actually Boeing 747.
Whatever. I'm gonna make all of the Boeing 747s. I will give one out to that neighbor first. The one that gave me free enchiladas. They're just like, so I know you gave me a plate of enchiladas. Well, here's a Boeing 747.
little do your neighbors know they're on like a ranking scale, and that one's losing.
This one gets a free plane, this one gets a pipe bomb.
Little do they know that they're moving to New Zealand.
Nah, Philly is nice as hell. See, traffic jam knows what's up. I'm going to Philly.
Let's send them to Philadelphia.
I'm not going to New Jersey. I refuse. I've been to New Jersey twice in my life.
Was it not a good place?
No, I only had to be there twice in my life because I had to use the airport there.
Oh.
Yeah. I hate Phil. No, I fucked this up.
Oh, good job.
Oh my god. When they don't win the Super Bowl. Yeah. Philly's a nice place when they don't win the Super Bowl.
I'm pretty sure that's most places.
Imagine if Arizona.
Didn't some dude eat like horse shit or something?
What?
Yeah, after the Super Bowl, I remember reading something about like it was like on some viral video or something, but like after they won the Super Bowl this year, or was it this year? Who won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it was this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played against the Patriots.
Oh shit, that's right. The Patriots didn't win.
Yeah, they were about to.
Fucking finally.
Yeah,
Fucking-
but apparently some dude
Leave.
picked up like, it was like
Listen, I know you're a
straight
Patriots
picked up
fan.
horse crap. He was like,
Such trash. I'm a Patriots fan. Justin is a Chiefs fan, and he was really excited at the beginning of the season.
I was like, oh my god, they're
They were undefeated. They beat the Patriots, and then they just decided to be like,
stop being good. They're like, hey, you know it's a good strategy?
losing.
Yeah. Not winning anymore.
But actually, I'm still gonna be a fan of the Patriots next season, right? But you know what's my next favorite team?
Didn't you say the Browns?
The Browns.
The Bears.
The Bears.
I'm gonna go for the Bears this season.
No, I'm going for the Browns. Because guess what? I will be so happy when they win a game. I'm not counting the preseason. Go to Philly and get a cheesesteak at Gino's. It's basically a ghetto, but it's worth it. I will go anywhere to get good food. In New York, that I knew like a couple places that were in the ghetto and everything, and like you literally had like a 90% rate of getting mugged. I would go over there and buy so much pizza, but it was so worth it. Like I literally once there was this when I went back to
New
New.
like 9 when you lived in
No,
New
I went back in 2015, right?
Oh.
I went back in 2015.
Just like the idea.
And,
you was like walking down the Bronx.
I want some pizza.
It's like Christopher.
No, I would never walk anywhere without my dad. Anyways, my dad's a very intimidating man. So he was. In 2015, I went back to the same place, right? And I was like, oh shit, you guys are still open. So I went in there and I sat there with my dad. We started eating a slice of pizza. We're walking outside to start, to get back on the train so we can go to downtown Manhattan and shit, so we can start, seeing everything. and I just see a guy getting mugged. Like I turn around the corner and everything. I see an alley and I just see a guy with his hands up. There's like some guy in front of him and I'm just like, this is nice. This is nice. I didn't want to help
He
him.
must have been a New Zealander.
I don't know. He looked like a really rich man, so I'm like, hey, that guy getting paid.
Oh, he couldn't have been New Zealand.
No, everyone from New Zealand is poor, obviously. But I thought it was pretty funny because, like, I told my dad, I'm like, hey, do you see that? He's like, yeah, we should probably leave. I'm like, yeah.
See you later, nerd. Enjoy your empty wallet, idiot.
Joke's on you, I only carry a debit card.
Joke's on you. I'm poor too. You're getting mugged, kid. No, you are.
Joke's on you. I only have a Bitcoin.
Oh shit, never mind.
It's like, wow, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. You ever seen that one video where like the guy like it's like a vine or whatever, he like breaks to his house and like he's like, give me all your money and everything, so he gives him his wallet and he's like, oh, you got food stamps in here, what the hell? And then like he sees his debit card, he's like, how much you got on it? And he pulls out his phone, like checks the balance, and the mugger just looks up at him like, you good, man?
He hands
You
him a
okay?
ski mask. Come with me.
Yeah, like literally, he takes off his ski mask and everything, hands him back as well. He's like, you need some food? And the guy's shaking his head like, yeah. He's like, come on, let me get you some food. I just thought it was the funniest thing ever.
How friendships are made.
What? Gotta get those New Zealand Maori tattoos. What does that even mean?
You stay away from traffic jam.
He is a saint.
Stay away from
Traffic jam is the only person that came back that I made a moderator out of. Like the 7 people I made moderator, that is not Sebi.
Somebody doesn't count.
Sebi, well, I didn't make him a moderator, but he knows why. So, I actually don't know why. I know that there's a reason.
You're just like, he said.
I don't remember the reason.
You're a monster.
I'm the best.
Where is your dad?
Dead. Oh,
He
he's...
took the car too. That's
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what kind of man would just die and be like,
Gets
I'm
buried
taking the
with
car. I'm taking the car.
I'll be getting paired with the.
All right, Dad. All
It's
right.
buried in the
Out of every car.
What?
car. She's on her phone.
Listen. Lipstick.
Sam, talk about what's on your mind right now.
Oh, Vonderlight. Yeah.
No, that's me.
Slightly chilly.
Get over it. Anyways. Is there anything else that we really need to talk about? I didn't honestly think we'd get to 47, almost 48 minutes into this. What we did.
Don't we normally go for like an hour and a half?
Yeah, and usually by this time, we kind of run out of ideas.
And normally by this time our neighbors are yelling.
And normally by this time, my neighbor's not a little bitch.
If she comes back out.
I really hope she does. I need to speak with her.
I think we should just shut the garage door and scream as loud as we can.
No, I think we should just scream as loud as we can now.
See,
I
I
think we
think
should go up to the windows.
I think we should just start yelling out racial slurs right in front of the windows of the
God.
children.
personally, I think
That
that's
way, when they
horrible
wake
idea.
up, right? They're gonna wake up and be like, "All right, kids, what do you guys want for breakfast?"
Don't say
Niggers."
Oh, Chris.
That was a hard R.
Great. You know, someone's gonna take a sound clip, and when you someday get moderately famous, they're gonna use it against you.
I really hope they do.
You're gonna be like Keemstar.
Wait.
Alex is a stupid.
Everyone go on Alex's page and call him a stupid. And this is when I end the stream.
I fucking hate Keemstar.
You mean meme star?
Fucking he's
Talk about Flex Seal. What about Flex Seal?
Flex tape.
The tape.
flex tape. is
You gonna get you got
My glasses.
You get mugged in NYC and are forced to get with either Darren Elkins' chest tat or Darren Till's arm tat. What do you do?
I'll get Darren Till's arm tattoo because it looks like Paige Van Zandt.
Looks like Paige Vance.
Go type in on Google Darren Till's arm tattoo.
Looks
Looks
like
like
really horrible like chest tattoo.
probably Darren Elkins. Does it say like the damage on it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Darren Elkins, I think.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Yeah. When your pizza rolls are done, Flex Seal is the rebirth is the real birth control.
I can't do the sin if my dick is wrapped in the Flex Seal.
Just shove your dick in flex tape. Or flex glue.
You either have condoms or Flex Seal.
It's like-
Stick your dick in Flex Seal.
Just stick an erect dick in a bottle of Flex Glue.
You'll stay erect forever.
Wow.
Hurts.
Probably go all night.
That's what probably G-Eazy uses.
I would know.
No, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't know shit.
You told us you didn't do anything.
You did it before.
You non-sinner.
Face hurts. Jesus.
Why does your face hurt? I don't know what else to say. Billy Mays would approve. Billy Mays would approve of a lot of things, but he would be terrible for the Flex tape commercials.
Jeez.
I wish I had a hamburger right now.
Why? That scared the ever-living crap out of me.
That was my car.
I thought that was my dad. I'm like, did we get a new car? Because the Camry does not do that.
The
Camry.
I was like, what?
Camry, why you a car?
Why you like Toyota? What's wrong?
It smelled different, I swear.
I don't.
Are you so sorry?
I'm so sorry.
Why is he driving so slow? He
It's
is a
the HOA guy. He's
What?
No, wait, no, that's the Mercedes guy. That's the guy I bought the Mercedes for back in Thailand. Or whatever. Where did I go to again? Shanghai?
Same place, obviously.
CM Punk's loss was an inside job. Of course it was. They were just trying to make Mickey Gall famous, which it happened. And then Mickey Gall fought Sage Northcutt and then beat Sage Northcutt. Then that was great. And then Mickey Gall decided to take a lot of time off and then lost to some random guy. So
Hey,
good job for him.
you want some dick? Oh, come on, man. He's just trying to feed his family. I'll take two. Oh, thank you, man.
God bless you.
Oh, God bless you. And on the stolen meme, we're gonna end that. We're gonna end this right now. There's nothing else we can talk about. Y'all like Wayne's World? That's the last thing we'll talk about. Does anybody here like Wayne's World?
Or not.
I've never seen it. Have you seen it?
I
Is it-
have indeed. It's
Wait,
like,
what's it called?
I don't know
Wayne's
how to
World.
explain it.
It's like a top tier.
Isn't that a porn site?
No.
Oh no, that's Shane's World.
How would you know?
How would you know?
Because
Justin?
Shane Dawson was going to, back in the day, he was going to get that website, and he went to it to get the domain to buy it. He's like, oh fuck.
Oh.
But yeah, that's my story. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Please.
TED talks, but does Ted ever listen?
That's a board.
Ted doesn't like listening. Listen.
Did you just spit water back into
No.
your drink?
Almost died. TED make decisions.
Ted make decisions.
Talk about some bear.
But yeah, a good bit of information for you guys.
Oh man. Well, on that note, Justin, is there any last words that you have?
Yo, Emmanuel Macron, why you been ducking me, bro? Like, I'm still looking for that cage fight. Hit me up when you're ready.
It's very, very much a valid point. Our special guest Camry, any last words? Great. Anyways, Sam, any last words?
Thank you, Sebi, for continuing to be my #1 fan. See you next Wednesday, my dudes.
Traffic jam, any last words? Dana White needs to do a TED Talk. We're going to leave it at that. I love it. Listen, if Dana White did a TED Talk, that'd be amazing.
I'd actually watch it.
My last words is that I need to start training Justin for this Emmanuel Macron fight. So we're going to get that going right now. Justin, I need you to start running up and down the street for no reason.
All right, I'll start yelling too.
Awesome. That sounds
Look
great.
at my first opponent in a matter of 5 minutes.
I need you to go fight my neighbor for me. Goodbye, everyone.